Sergeant Red.
Damn, knock him dead, big guy.
Good morning, all you beautiful toys. I remember I had that when I was a kid.
And you can have it again at Sergeant Red's.
Again. Like, what?
Yeah, she thought I was crazy.
Doing? We're in downtown Utica. The beautiful, amazing downtown Utica, hometown for us. No, I think we leave it with a cliffhanger.
Oh, and what's in the boxes?
Hey guys, John here with Sergeant Red's, and as you can see, there's a massive collection of Masters of the Universe behind me. This is probably the largest collection of sealed vintage Masters of the Universe I've ever seen in one place, and we buy a lot of collections. There's a ton of He-Man stuff here, so we're gonna go through it here soon. But as you can see, we got a Grayskull, Fright Zone, Snake Mountain. We got the Turbodactyl, Bionatops, Fright Fighter. I mean, you even have a kite. There's a freaking kite. So there's a ton of stuff here. The story of how this came to be. Basically, we had a gentleman reach out via email saying, hey, I have a collection of He-Man stuff I'm looking to sell. Would you be interested? I said, yeah, shoot over some pictures. I'll take a look. Which he did, and it didn't look that exciting to me. It was like the pictures was newer stuff. But there was some old stuff in the mix in the pictures. I saw like two of the older vehicles in those pictures. It was only a couple pictures he sent. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I'd be interested in checking it out. Bring it by the shop. So a couple weeks go by, I don't hear anything. We get so many collections, guys, that come through the doors or collections in general, really. We don't buy everything that comes in, obviously. But for every video we do, we probably get 10 to 20 collections. Not always huge, obviously, but we get a lot of them. So I kind of forget about this He-Man collection. And then this week I get a phone call saying, hey, my husband's on his way up there. We sent you the pictures of the He-Man collection. Is today a good time to come in? I was like, yeah, come on by. And at this point, it's been a couple weeks. I don't even remember this collection anymore. Got the pictures, looked at them, whatever. Kind of forgot about it. Gentleman pulls up and says, hey, I got the He-Man stuff. My whole truck's full. And I'm in the shop running around. I'm here by myself. There's a couple customers. And I tell him, yeah, just pull up here by the ramp and I'll help you unload. And he starts bringing some stuff in. I was like, huh. He's got like I think it was the Grayskull and the Snake Mountain running. I was like, well, that's cool. This is vintage stuff. He's like, yeah, we sent you pictures a couple weeks ago. And then we grabbed another box and I saw some of the origins. I was like, oh, okay, now I remember this collection. I didn't expect it to be so much vintage, especially from the pictures. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be expensive. So we bring it all in, and I asked him, I was like, hey, so what's the deal with this stuff? Is this stuff you played with when you were a kid or collected or what? And in the back of my head, I'm like, he's older. He's like in his mid-60s. So I was thinking, unless he was playing with this stuff or collecting it when he was older, it didn't make much sense. So he tells me, no, it wasn't stuff I played with. It was my dad's stuff. My dad collected this stuff. And his dad just passed away a couple years ago. His dad was in his 80s. So I guess he passed away. He probably picked up some of the origin stuff that he just saw kind of around or got him as gifts. I don't know. We didn't get into that much detail with it. So that kind of explains that. But he would buy this stuff and just saved it. I mean, he got a lot of this stuff. You can see when we go look closer, you'll see there's these toy liquidator tags. So it was probably like on clearance. Toy liquidators, I'm assuming, was kind of like an Ollie's for toys type thing. But a lot of those have like clearance stickers and toy liquidator stickers on it. So maybe he just had the foresight that this stuff might be worth money someday, and he just bought it and collected it, or he just really liked He-Man, one of the two. But anyways, we looked through it all, made him an offer, he accepted the offer, and here we have a giant pile of Masters of the Universe. You can see there's some master cases here. There's 2 of those, and I think each one has 24 in them. There's another box with some figures. A lot of duplication. We got 2 Battle Bones. Or some duplication, I should say. But we're going to go through this stuff in detail. There's a kite, guys. A friggin' He-Man kite. There's all kinds of stuff. You got a 3D action game. So we're going to go through this stuff. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to get it priced out and figure out what's going to go in the shop. I might send some stuff off to get graded because there's some really nice pieces in here. But without further ado. All right, guys. Like I said, massive collection. We have the Castle Grayskull here. And this one is like a bilingual, so it looks like it's French. I don't read French, but I'm assuming it's French since we are like right near Canada, here in Detroit area. So we get a lot of bilingual stuff, especially in the vintage toys. We do get a lot of it. And honestly, I'm not sure if it hurts or helps the value on the stuff. If there's collectors that only want bilingual, I don't know, or it's just the same price, but I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know. I haven't really done that much research on that. So then we have Snake Mountain here, or La Montage du Serpent. Jesus, le Serpent de la Montage du Serpent. What's Castle Grayskull? Le Château des Ombres. Interesting. We do have the 3D action game like I showed earlier. This is factory sealed still. And again, you got the Toy Liquidators tag here. That was $3.99 back in the day. You got a Fright Zone. And the interesting thing about this is there's a Mattel sticker there, but it's upside down. So I don't know what the deal is with that. That's kind of interesting. We got the ball darts. And then we have the magic catch mitt. Look at this dude. I'm having fun playing with He-Man. And there's boxes under here too that is filled. Like that's full. That's got He-Man stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff. Those are all boxes back there that it just keeps going. So let's see here. We have a Fright Fighter. That's factory sealed in the box. I just sent a factory sealed Fright Fighter off to get graded. It just came back. I think it came back at 70, but this one's actually nicer. And then we have the Battle Bones here. Like this one, you could see where someone had tried to remove the sticker. But that one's pretty nice. Bashosaurus, the packaging on that one's not the best. Some of the ones that have the plastic on here, I've noticed with this older He-Man stuff, tends to have issues where stuff was piled on it. Now this Battle Bones, this one's super clean. I mean, you have the Toy Liquidator thing. Again, I wouldn't even take that off. If this is something I was going to get graded, I probably won't, just because it's got that big crease right there. I like the old stickers. I think they're cool. They add character. You got Screech. He fights for Skeletor. A little bit yellowing in the bubble on that guy, but hey, he's still in the box. And we got this Viewmaster, which is He-Man stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Let's try. We're trying. Oh, wait. There it is. There you go. I think you can kind of see it. So, you got a little Viewmaster reel in there. We got the Roton. We got Stridor. Heroic Armored Warhorse. That was $3.25. Can you believe that back in the day? We got the Slime Pit here. Factory sealed Slime Pit. So it's got the slime in there. The slime is probably all dried out and crusty, but super nice. That's in great shape. We got a Multibot here. Factory sealed. $1.99 back in the day. Trying to find places to set all this stuff. We got a Spydor, who's factory sealed again. A little bit. The box there has that little ding there. But other than that, $10. Those aren't my prices, guys. That's the prices these were back then. So don't ask. Then we got this He-Man kite here, or the Skeletor kite. That's super cool. I like the old merch. Like they did merch for everything. Look at that dude. Can you imagine you're like flying that in the park? Go fly a kite. I'm gonna fly my Skeletor kite. We got the Road Ripper here. That one's actually not too bad. So it's pulled away a little bit, but it's still sealed. You got the Battle Ram. It's funny, this one doesn't have the plastic, like the plastic window. I guess Mattel did the plastic-free packaging first. What, 12 back? Got a Dragon Walker. Got a Night Stalker, Roton. These are cool. You got the Turbodactyl. I've never seen these in their packaging at all. And the Bionosaur, or the Bionatops. So we're going to get some of this stuff cleared out so we can go through some more of this stuff. All right, so in this box we have a Modulock. Again, factory sealed. I want to say that 90% of this collection is factory sealed stuff. Now this one was a shame. So there was one packaging. It was the HG Toys Power Sword, and its box was super moldy. I guess they had gotten water damage at some point. This looks fresh compared to how bad this one had, and unfortunately I couldn't save it. I tried. So we do have these. They're brand new, other than the fact that they had to get opened to get rid of the packaging. Now this one, it's a shame. It had some water damage. I'm going to do what I can with the packaging. It doesn't look as bad as the HG Toy one, but that's a really good piece, and it's a shame that it got water damage to it. But hey, let's be thankful because most of these are in super nice shape. So we got another Slime Pit. This one's got a little ding there. But again, these things are in really nice shape for the age. And there's actually a third Slime Pit. So there's 3 Slime Pits at $3.99. I guess what, $12 back in the day you spent? And then we have this motorized Attack Track Battle Machine. Still brand new in the box. And then, I've never seen one of these in the package before. We have a Beam Blaster and Artillery. I've never even seen the packaging for that. There's still cobwebs on it. But yeah, this is cool because this is an old HG Toys like shipper box. I guess whatever was in it was $4.79 at the time. I don't think there's anything in here because there was no loose stuff in there. But so yeah, that box has some pretty good stuff in it too, guys. Oh, and the kite kind of fell out the back there, but we do have another kite. So this one is ready to fly, no assembly required. It's keel controlled. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming you can control it with a keel. Then these boxes here, let's move this out of the way real quick. And move this out of the way real quick. So this is more like it was everything. It wasn't just the figures. So here you have brand new, like the books, golden books. You have Tila's Secret. I have the Power. Sorry about the weird lighting. It's kind of, I'm upstairs. There, let me move that. So it's shining down and giving you a shadow. He-Man Smells Trouble. These were $1 each. Brand new. Never used. Probably never even read. I mean, they don't look like they've ever been anything. Maze of Doom. New Champion of Eternia. The Horde. And last but not least, Skeletor's Flower of Power. So a bunch of old books. I mean, this dude bought everything. He loved He-Man. Loved it. I like He-Man. He liked He-Man more. What's in this one? Alright, so here we go. You got some more stuff. You got the deluxe talking storybook. You got a bunch of these. I've gotten these books before, and like the cassettes, I've never seen one in the packaging. You got the press out, punch out book. That's cool. Trace and color. Sticker fun. It's probably still got the stickers in it. Yeah, never used. Coloring book. Coloring book. And then what's this? Color forms? Nope. Fine tip. Color by numbers. So some really neat stuff. Some unique stuff. I've never seen those before. I've seen the coloring books and stuff like that. I've never seen like this press out book. And again, I've seen these, but not with the not in the packaging ever. And I feel like that stuff got thrown away more. So there's not like figures are everywhere. People kept the figures. That kind of stuff I feel like got thrown away and just discarded once it got used. So here was the box that they sent pictures from. And again, you have like the Origin Stridor. But look at this. It was at Sisters Vandyke's. It must be like a thrift store. So he kept the tradition of going and getting the stuff cheap. Alive. MOTU Retro Skeletor. So, but there are some vintage ones in here too. Like here's a MOTU Origins. But you have, now the packaging is a little rough, but it's a drag store in the box or in the packaging. You got a Horde Trooper in the packaging right there. He's a hard one to find. His packaging's it's not horrible. It's not the best, but if once I put that in a clamshell, it should straighten out some of it. So, and a lot of these things are going to go straight into container, you know, like the Mockmaster cases. Not these things. I mean, obviously, $30. Good lord, who was selling that for $30? Did that one was that expensive at one point? And you got the Mega Laser vintage, Stilt Stalkers vintage. You got the weapons pack. That's probably pretty close to what they still are. For some reason, those weapon packs don't go for a ton of money. But it does have the, if you think that's Wonder Bread He-Man's armor. You can get that in there. What's this? Yeah, I see you got like a Skeletor ornament. Looks like a Funko Pop, yep. Then you got a vintage He-Man, whose legs are gone, and so is all his hair color. Holy mackerel, that's in rough shape. But don't worry, guys. There's a lot of stuff in box to make up for it. What else is in here? We got MOTU Bubble Bath. Still in there. You can hear it. Got Skeletor and He-Man. I might take a bubble bath of this tonight. That'd be fun. I won't. If I did, I'd do a video and then everyone would unsubscribe to the channel. What's this? Perry Drugstore. And then you got some more Origin stuff. Those little things. I'm going to have to move some of this stuff. We'll get the rest of that out and check it out. All right, so we have the laser bolt there, in package, unopened. What's this? Ah, come here. It says Mattel 1985, USA puppet made in USA, painted in Mexico. I wonder if that goes with like the. Does that go with Fright Zone? Does it talks about the puppet? I don't know. I don't think there's any puppets in here. We have Panther. Is that how he was in there? He wasn't strapped in or nothing. He was just in there all loosey-goosey like that. And last but not least in this box, you have Mantisaur in the box. These things with the flaps always get that crease right there. And this is the case of loose stuff here. Let's see what's in here. You got a Webster, Ram Mantila, Battle Armor He-Man. And then what's underneath? This case is missing the handle, obviously. You got a very, very discolored Skeletor, Mossman. Yeah, that's definitely not He-Man. I don't know what that axe goes to either. Prince Adam with his belt. He is very dirty. Does he have a little yellow thing on there? Like that. See, that one's kind of nasty. So, he's broken too. But the pieces are good. So, we will at least get the parts out of there and get that stuff squared away. All right, we got box. Is that it? No, we have all the figures still to go through. All right, here's the other big box. We got Toy Liquidators bag. I like these old bags. We list them online. Sometimes people want them for like their memory rooms. So we got Zor in there. This is a He-Man record. Kid stuff. Another Road Ripper. See, that one's got a tighter seal on the side. And let's get this out of here. Ooh. Got some Stilt Stalkers. I wasn't knowing about the Stilt Stalkers, gang. It's the Tramp. If that was the blank, that'd have been nice. I got another Toy Liquidator bag down here. And it looks like we do have another case of... Actually, I don't think there's anything in that. We'll check. I don't remember seeing this in there. It's not brand new. It's got some dents and stuff, but there's nothing in it. Yeah. That one's in better shape than the other one, though. That one doesn't have a rope for the handle. It's funny that out of all the stuff that's been in here so far that's bubble wrapped, is that thing. Alright, what's next? The symbol of excellence, Kroger. Look at that guy. Sherlock Kroger egg. So we'll go through the figures last, because I'm going to take them out. We'll spread them out on the table, see which ones we have in there, and then I'm going to put them in protective cases. Ooh, what do we got? Yeah. So we got a Hurricane Hordak. The box isn't the best. I mean, it's not bad. It's just a little twisted. A little bit of yellowing, but that's a good one right there. What's this? Is that a Sears bag? Sorry, guys, I like the old bags. There's more for you, more for your life at Sears. I remember what this was. So we have, if these were my size, I would be rocking these at the shop. Got these like little He-Man slippers, size small, brand new, never worn. It's funny, he must have just loved his He-Man. To like go to Sears and see these and be like, hey, those are neat. Like, I'm curious if it was just foresight, like he thought that He-Man was going to be valuable someday, or if it was more or less he just liked it and enjoyed the cartoon or something, maybe. All right, what else do we have in here? Let's see, we have some more books. So, yeah, that's a duplicate, the New Champions of Eternia. Look at that, it's got foil embossed. That's fancy. Fancy coloring books. Time Trouble. Super Adventure. The Thief of Castle Grayskull. Stratos, you dirty dog. And then we have, it looks like some comics and mini comics and stuff. Rock Lords. So he must have bought this at like a flea market or something. These are always handy because I have so many figures, and I like to put these with the ones we put out in the shelves. Sectors, so that's cool. Some Sectors ones. What else we have here? We have the little racers. I've had these before. I've never seen them in the packaging, though. Actually, I had one of these in the case not too long ago that I sold. Little He-Man zipper pull. I love finding these things in the package if I've had them and didn't, you know, what did this look like new? Well, here you go. You got the racer. Man, a lot of zipper clips. And then again, here you see some newer stuff. This is from the 200X series. What's that? That's not He-Man. This is just a big book, it looks like. Toy Liquidators. Yeah, coloring book. What's this? Ooh, remember these things? Magic Slate. Snippin' Store. That is the worst Whiplash art I've ever seen. Or is that Clawful? It's a green Clawful. Look at him. Derp, 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 derp. Alright, I'm done making fun of it. I'm done. This one's in kind of rough shape. That one's seen some better days. Night Stalker. So what is this? Crayons. See, like this box looks like it might have gotten wet at some point. So Space Mover. I am not familiar with Space Mover. I don't think I've ever seen one, or if I did not know what it was called. Interesting. What else do we have here? A little bag. We'll look in that mystery bag next. Just books on tape. It's empty. Some more little golden books. Mask of Evil. And then we have a Dragon Walker in here. That thing is loose in the box. It looks like the box is sealed, but like it popped off the track in there or something. And last but not least, what's in the egg box? Anything under there? There's nothing loose, so I doubt it. Yeah, that box is probably toast. Moldy box alert. Get out of here. Curly's Fruit Market. Love it. Alright, inside there we have a Thunder Punch He-Man, Battle Armor Skeletor, and the elusive Battle Cat with Panther armor. Nice. Alright, here we go. So we're going to go through this case. I'm going to just lay them out on the table and show you what we have. Alright guys, so there's 21 in that first box, and as you can see, they're not in the, they're not minty. These are probably not going to go to get graded. They're not in bad shape, but I mean, I don't know if I'd grade them, but they're still really nice. So we got a Cyclone, we got a Evil Lyn, He-Man, the original He-Man. What back is that? A 12 back? I think the original was 8 back, right? Mossman, Buzz-Off, Roboto, Stinkor, Grizzlor, Prince Adam, Tila, Too Bad, Orko, you got Mantenna, Leech, Hordak, Trapjaw, Whiplash, Clawful, Man-at-Arms, and Battle Armor He-Man. Let's see. Yeah, not a red dot, but... So super cool. We got 21 of them there. We got another box, and then there's some more in there as well. So I'm going to get these ones put away. Put them in some clamshells to keep them nice and fresh. Alright, we're going to see what's in box number 2. It says 24, but that first one only had 21, so I wonder if there's only 21 in this one. Alright guys, so the second box has 24 in it. We got some nice ones here. We got Merman, Fisto, Cobracon, Clamp Champ, got Ninjor, you got Blade. Actually, you know what? In the box here, that goes to him. That fell off. You got Stondar, Rockon, Jitsu, Webstore, Zodak, you got a Rio Blast, you got a Skelly, Tongue Lasher, Snout Spark, Extendar, King Hiss, Battle Armor Skelly, Manny Faces, Triclops, Beastman, Blast Attack, Rattler, and Mechanic. So these ones came from just Myers, so that's like a grocery store kind of place up here. That's just toys and gifts outlet. I didn't look at the stickers on the other ones, but I think they were the same ones. Myers. You got the old Kmart $1.57 back then. So we got some other cool ones here. I think we got one box left to go through. And then we got those. Ooh. Yeah, we got one more box to go through. That's a lot of stuff, guys. I mean, this is a ton of He-Man stuff. So we have another Zodak. Mosquitor. Another Blade. His sticker looks, hopefully it's in the box. We got Tila. We got a Scareglow here. Let's see. He's in really nice shape. He's got a little crease there. Green Halberd. That's neat. That's a good one. Faker. So this one, the Rock-On or Stone-Dar. Rock-On. Rock-On! And the Manny faces. Ooh, a snake face. Stone-Dar, get him out of the way. Little rock guys. Looks like his arm was loose, but it's not. He's a Comet Warrior. Snake face is a good one. $1.57 at Myers. So not one, but two Hurricane Hordax. This one's got a clearer bubble than that one, but it looks like his legs might be going wonky. Got Gwildor. Got Sauron in there. What else we got? Tongue Lasher. I don't know why I didn't lay all these ones out like I did with the first one. First two. You got a Prince Adam. He's started at Toys R Us, and then he went to Toy Liquidators. Got a nice Randor here. He was on special for 99 cents. Got a Sorceress. Another Scareglow. That one's another glowing, or the Green Halberd. That card looks like it's in a little bit better shape. There's a little bit of a discoloration there, but doesn't have that crease. And you got Sorad rather. And again, another kind of newer. I guess it's not even newer now. When did these come out? 2002. And then we have this. What is this? It's like a He-Man wall plaque. Yeah, it's just a He-Man wall plaque. That's pretty cool. I'd hang that up in my bedroom. And we got an old Kroger bag. Oh, good. There's the other sticker. I think that was to that, what's his name? Blade. So there you guys have it. I mean, we have a ton of MOTU. I mean, this is nuts. I've never seen this much Masters of the Universe sealed. I mean, I've seen more than this, obviously, loose. But, I mean, you got the dinosaurs. You got the vehicles. You got the castles. You got the kites. You got two Scareglows. You got a Sorceress, a Randor. I mean, you got some great figures in here. It's going to take me a while to get this stuff priced out and put out. I'm going to check and see if anything looks like it might be good enough to go out to grade. Maybe that one Scareglow. I don't know. We'll see. But heck, even that Grayskull. I mean, that thing's mint. That thing's clean. So, I got to show you these. We're not done yet. These are the largest Valentine's Day cards I've ever seen in my life. And they are He-Man in his loincloth. I guess you'd color them. They're both the same. But that's super cool. Like, how many of these survived? I can't imagine a ton of these made it. Because you get this thing, and it's like huge. You color it, and as a kid, you toss it, you know? You even got the envelopes for it, so... Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite piece was out of this thing. And I got a lot of cleaning to do. I got to open up upstairs tomorrow. And I got a lot of He-Man to put inside of some clamshells and get all this stuff kind of consolidated back down and start working on price and stuff. So anyways, guys, we'll see you in the shop.
It's not just a toy store, it's an experience.